It's your morning motivation time. Your host is with the mostest Marky Saint. This is Saint's Addiction. I'm addicted to this life, talking about it, figuring it out, and not being distracted by it. And this morning, that's exactly what we're going to talk about, is chasing distractions, or I should have said chasing dragons, because it has a lot to do with addictions and chasing after something not so clear, kind of far away, and doesn't seem that attainable. This is what I went through this morning. I got a phone call finally back from the USPS Bureau of whatever the fuck they do, telling me that's not what they do. And I'm like, are you telling me that I called the head guy at the USPS? They gave me your information, because it's like a commission. It's not even, it's a regulatory commission from the government. Gave me this information, and the lady was so disrespectful and rude, didn't even want to listen to me or my attitude, and went off talking about who said that, like it's my job to track her down, or whoever I was talking to get that information. And then they're like, oh, it's past 90 days. You got to send it in mail. And I'm like, okay, here you go. And next thing I know, I'm down this rabbit hole this morning. It's something I didn't really plan on thinking about or dealing with. And it started to piss me off. So cool. These guys do all their decorations. It was Halloween and Christmas. Anyway, so the point was what a distraction things are. You know, I wasn't planning on thinking about my lost package this morning. It's been lost over a year, and finally I'm all frustrated arguing with somebody at 9 o'clock in the morning because she called me hella fucking early and was no help. None. She just wanted to bitch and go, that's not what I do. And I'm like, I just went out of my fucking way to find a $500 package. It's not my job. My job's to pay for the package. It's your job to send it. If you don't do your job, then what happens? So everybody's like, oh, that's not what I do. It's past 90 days. Or you contacted the wrong person. Who told you to come here? Bob did, okay? Bob, John, and Paul fucking told me to come here. Are you going to go down there and beat them up? I'm doing that this morning like, I'm just gutted. Instead of loving my life, I'm over here stressing on my life. And I'm like, Mark, you got to get up and go for a walk. You got too much going on in the morning to just sit there and keep chasing distractions. And that's why I had to go for this walk this morning and talk to people about life, because I'll be chasing distractions. I can't wait to film myself in 3 little apps. Somewhere between Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube is where I live. I live between those apps, and if I'm bored with one app, I click on the other. And when that one got me bored, I click on the other, and then I circulate through all 3 as if I don't get enough dopamine. And all I'm really saying is that now I got to look at myself and say, you know what, self? I don't really think that you're trying to help yourself. I think you're trying to chase and escape. That's a huge conversation to have with yourself and go, yourself, big ass fucking trucks in the background being too loud. That's that kind of energy that you need to be talking to yourself with, and that louder voice than the, oh, it's easy. Let me just get some quick dopamine. Let me just play on my phone. No, sir, no, ma'am. We're talking about getting shit done. And if you're going to get shit done, that means you don't have to chase something that's not going to get done. I'm not going to get anything done masturbating. I'm not going to get anything done flipping through the phone. I'm not going to get anything done while I'm playing video games. So I have to figure out a way to flip the script. Sitting there throwing chocolate pretzels, dark chocolate pretzels that I love, chocolate covered pretzels. Do I love salads? No. Do I need to eat a salad over sugar? Yeah. Is that what this is? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like me some sugar, okay? But the truth is I need me some salads, okay? And somewhere in my dichotomy, and in the human dichotomy, we have to figure out when we're being distracted, bro. We literally got to stop ourselves and go, okay, hey, you know, we got to get something done real quick. Now, what ends up happening to me in my brain, and what I noticed, and while I'm talking about this morning, is that if it's on a to-do list, I would love to chase it. I would love so much more than a dog chasing a tennis ball. I am chasing my distractions. I'm just jumping into it, and I'm saying, you know what? You know what goes to the top of the flagpole this morning? The UPS losing my package for over a year ago. And I wanted to get all puffy about it. I almost initiated myself in some drama and go, I'm going down there. That's right, I'm going down there. I'm going down there as a pissed off customer. I'm gonna yell at somebody till I get some fucking answers. This is some bullshit. And then I'm sitting there going, is that how I want to wake up this morning? Like, is that what I really want to do? Part of me is like, yes, you're a fighter. This is some disrespect. You better get your respect back. I haven't got any respect for being more forceful. If nothing else, it's taught me that it's pushed more people away. If I haven't learned it, my reactions still speak it. And that's where I'm at. I'm not going to go down there out of my way when I got stickers in an hour to do and shirt in an hour to do, and I got the Adam Dunn show doing a reorder, some big shirts like 5XLs, 4XLs that I need to focus on. You know, I need to focus on not my distractions or my deterrents, but the things that matter to me the most. Somebody's sending me a message. That's where I'm at in my head. I get so distracted. I can't wait to chase something empty. And I'm like, no, bro, stay focused, bro. Grab that focus of yours and stop trying to escape reality. Stop trying to escape the situation at hand. Start finding a different way. Boom, baby, boom. Look at this Boulder pen, sponsored by In the Shine. I got it stuffed with some new dabbatry. But that's where I'm at with this. My pants keep sagging off. Come on, pants. Get back up. Get back up. Did I overflow it? I might have overflowed it with too much dabs this morning, but there we are. I want to get on a walk and walk out my frustrations and get my mind right instead of trying to masturbate my mind right and sitting there and playing on my phone, dodging everything that I'm responsible for. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not the only one. And I hope someday you can join me and the world can be as one. And we, I don't know, lost our oneness. We became just about the one and not the ness. You know, look at this plastic pocket challenge. People always see me pick up plastic in the park and they're like, what's this guy doing? I'm completely homeless. I'm weird. Leave me alone. I'm the trash picker upper. Yeah, man, I just don't. What am I going to do? Walk past it? Is that what I'm going to do? Just keep getting distracted? Anybody else know what I'm fucking talking about in life? Dude, where's my... Hold on a second. I need to tie my shorts because they came untied and they're just falling off my ass this whole time. And I've been trying to pull them up like a gangbanger. And I'm sick of that shit. Sick of that shit. Man, I need this shit. I don't need this shit. Sick of this shit. Let me tie my shit together. Of course you would. Of course you would. Because you're no help right now. No help. Captain, no help. Throw the plastic away. Let me get another hit today. Let me let my pants fall. Let me tie it. Ooh. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. Some of that wax is starting to come out. Watch it. Fuck, my pants. Come on. Shorts are just falling off. I had them tied, and now they just want to do whatever they want to do. Boo, baby, boo. You see that? Now we're cooking with sizzle lead. Now I don't have to keep pulling up my string. Fuck. It came untied, and I'm like, why does my shit keep falling off? I don't think I'm losing that much weight. Getting unfrustrated. Getting more focused. Let me get some more of my pull-ups. This is where I do this. This is how I do this. This is what makes me get release so I can stay focused on what's important. Whew. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's almost like the ice challenge where you dunk yourself and then your body responds. Like it sends metabolism to your body to heal itself. Me on this jungle gym sends signals to my muscles that it's time to stay focused, you know? And engage my muscles, start sending that signal of testosterone and energy into my joints instead of them aching when I'm not around, rubbing it with the Kush lotions, trying to get my CBD on. Even though I got a bad tennis elbow, I've been using resistance training and just hanging to get the tension in my muscles, not the flex, the tension, and that strength in my, the strength in tension workouts and being able to do, just like a gymnast, they're not hitting the actual gym, they're training their muscles to hold when they need to. Yes, blessed. And that's what I've been doing in the mornings, is just hanging. Maybe my elbow hurts too much to fully pull, and I don't want to hurt myself, so I just hold myself. And that's the whole point of this working out, is being able to hold myself down instead of hold myself up instead of hold myself down. And I think that's one of the things we do to ourselves, especially self-sabotagers or people with PTSD or depression. The thing that we're doing to ourselves is just making ourselves feel better. And that's where the addiction trigger comes in, because a person that's addicted is always going to chase another stimulus. That's why I had to come up with shirts, so I could chase shirts instead of cocaine. Most people wouldn't understand that because they're still chasing the thing that makes them feel better. They're still hanging around with the people that still do the same drugs. They're repeating their patterns. And I wanted to have a different type of distraction, one I didn't have to run away from. And that's one of the biggest things of our lives, is finding plastic pocket challenge, paper pocket challenge, I guess. Finding it within ourselves to change the rhythm. Like, man, I'm getting distracted. All of a sudden I was doing X, Y, and Z. Part of me is to do one thing, and that's to breathe. Part of me is to get, oh, you're just gonna do that? Gonna do that? Part of me is to get mindful. Go, what's important to me right now? And is this the way that I want to feel? So my package is already lost, and I called and sent in a letter to somebody that was worthless. Doesn't mean I put that at the top of my priority list to chase things to chase and get handle. I need to handle me, my breathing, my reactions, the stimuluses that I chase. I got to be able to handle me and my body and tell it what to do. And since I had a salad last night and I've been craving my workouts, this is even better, I feel even better about the workouts and the flex, because now I'm not distracted as much. I'm more inside my body than outside my body. I'm not staring out into the social media world looking for somebody else to react to me. Even the people that I follow, they're just posting selfies like I'm here for the day. It's like, bro, I didn't need to see your selfie. I needed to see your hustle. I wanted to see that you're putting it out there and not just selling the shirts. And then I got people that are up early and making more shirts. I have a shop. They got a clean shop. They're up early. They're making more shirts than me. And they started after me. I'm like, oh man, I'm horrible at this. I'm horrible at business. Why am I not selling more? And then I got my order sitting right there, but I get envy and jealous of what things else I could do. So like I said yesterday, out comes the paper. And in the paper is where I go to find every goal that I've ever had wrote down. Like sitting there and put them in some kind of order and say, what is important to me, so I don't keep chasing distractions, so I don't keep chasing the empty piece of paper, but I chase the paper that's been stacked. Does that make sense? That I have things that are so important to me that I put them as a priority and stop going after the things that don't make me fulfilled in the end. I know you know what I'm talking about. So when I'm chasing distractions, when I'm looking for a way out or an escape, it usually feels really comfortable and habitual and continuing, recycling the same shit I'm already doing. And if I want different results, I have to do something differently. I'm putting myself in the driver's seat. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. I can't just expect the endorphins to tingle through me when I'm on synthetic dopamine, when I'm just sitting. My body needs the activation. I need the stretching. I need to stretch my mind away from the distraction. And that's something that's so cool about like mood changers. God damn, how much plastic we had out here? Mood changers, right? We're looking to change our moods. We got to find it inside of ourselves and go, what kind of mood or attitude am I choosing? And that's what happened this morning to have this conversation was, I was starting to get frustrated with this lady. I wouldn't even let her talk. I was already pissed. She was no help. She was trying to give me her government response answer. That's not this department, sir. Lady, you know how many frustrated people have gone out of their way in their life to stand at a DMV line or an unemployment line or some kind of government assistance, and they've got you in the wrong 3-hour waiting line, and that's the wrong line, or you waited all day and they're taking all your money for registration, or just the frustration of dealing with the government. Man, you know what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's that kind of, I need a better distraction than my frustration. I need something that doesn't include me biting into something that I didn't need to be in the first place. I didn't know that lady was going to call today. I've been tracking this thing for over a year. The first thing it wants to do is get me upset. Then I'm like, okay, well, then I should jump up and make something else a reality. Maybe I should jump up and chase my job orders, the fixing the orders that I got right now, the stickers in an hour, the shirt in an hour, do all that. And what I would do was skip the part where I reflect with me. I skipped the part where I need to talk to myself. I need to get my mind right. And I've been moving so fast since Monday and Friday and Thanksgiving. I've been skipping my workouts. Let me go this way so I can get this flex on. I've been skipping my workouts, bro. And that means I'm not as good to myself as I could be. Sets me up for a disaster later. I'm out running around thinking I'm getting ahead when I didn't prepare for the longevity of the journey. Part of being successful at my convention are these walks, man. I'm getting ahead of the game. And I met a lady that can sell me a $420 scooter, 420 electric scooter, so I can get around and pack it in my car. There's so much out there that we as people are ignoring. There's so much out there that we as human beings are distracting ourselves with. There's so much that we try to cram in our brain. It's almost like a cramathon. It's like, as soon as we wake up, how much data can I fit inside my brain? Johnny Mnemonic style. I got 320 gigs in my brain, bro. I had to delete some of my childhood to fit more in there. Yeah, I watched Johnny Mnemonic the other day. Anyway, we're not talking about Johnny Mnemonic or movies from the 90s. I'm talking about space in our brain. Cramming every little piece in there. I couldn't get a solid thought in because I had a phone in my hand. And I needed a solid thought because I had a deep thought going on. I'm thinking, how do I make my business better? What should I focus on? What's my priorities? And to sit there without a phone popping up and talking about Quentin Tarantino or a UPS phone call or anything to distract me. Oh yeah, I did want to know about a Carrot Top this morning. Why am I surfing if Carrot Top had a facelift or not? Or Tom Cruise's teeth. I'm sitting there, can't wait to distract myself. What happened to Mark Saint's brand? What happened to Saints giving and being out there and giving of myself? I don't know. I'm too distracted to know. And that's why I had to have this conversation this morning. It was like, I'm catching myself being distracted. I'm catching myself, can't wait to dominate instead of communicate. Can't wait to talk instead of listen. Can't wait at all because all my dopamine levels and my life has everything on quick response. I'm on instant gratification. If it doesn't work, boom, I drop back down. And like my friend bought the book the other day, 95% happy all the time. Because you can't be happy all the time. We'll give up 5%. But the book's called 95% happy. And if I'm going to be truly happy and not just complacent and sedentary and just stay stationary and sitting there and letting things just go by and hoping that it's going to change, I get in Action Jackson mode. I put on the glasses, put on the shoes, tie the waistband, just go outside. Don't even take a shower. Don't even brush your teeth. Don't even eat breakfast. Just get outside. Get that sunshine on you. Get that energy going on you. That other energy that tried to affect me, I just realized after 10 years plus of being in my own business, I realized that I would chase, like we're talking about dogs here in the dog park, chase distractions. I couldn't wait for the thing that was of top priority. Instead of having a list and a layer of paper, it was whatever was chaos. And much to my chagrin of what happened to me in the end, oh shit, let me get some flex on here. Push-ups, cush out. Push up, cush out. What was I trying to say? I already forgot it, shit. Oh my gosh, there's a ladybug on me. Can you see it? Can you see her? Aw, how cool. Thank you, ladybug. Keep you and put you inside of my weed plants. If I had some, I should be growing. You already know. Where's it at though? Did it fall off? Yeah, baby. Distracted. Woo! Yes, flexed. mensworkouttanks.com. And distraction. That's what I've been talking about. It's exactly what Saints Addiction was about. Whew. Kind of diesel engine just went past here. So nasty, I can't even breathe. Whew. What was the aluminum foil pickup challenge? To be able to distract myself for more healthy alternatives. If that makes any sense. If I could just find the salad instead of the sugar at the end of the night, if I can find the workout instead of the masturbation, if I could find, when I find the energy, when I find it, I will find it and I choose to work out. I don't have to work out. I choose to work out. I like the way it makes my body feel. And more importantly, it's already pumping up my mind. So when it's sending me signals of health and wealth and prosperity, or just getting shit done from the healthy inside in, that's where it's at. That's exactly where it's at. It's at that place where I'm not going to the dark side no more. It likes to creep up on your boy Marky Saint, and probably you too if you're watching this show, and it gets inside of us and it moves our brains in different ways. And then we start telling ourselves, yeah, maybe tomorrow, or eventually after the season, or fuck, dude, I was like, none of my clothes fit. None of my dress clothes fit me. I got fat. And I don't feel fat right now, but I'm not exactly doing full-on pull-ups right now. I'm not exactly in full-on shape. And I've exactly distracted myself with a lot of phone time and video games and food. And I know what I'm doing. I'm doing it to myself. It's almost a unconscious behavioral switch. If you think about it, before you sit down to Netflix, you got to ask yourself, am I about to delete some hours of my time? Am I about to escape the corners of my mind? Am I about to be a disappearing act, or I'm going to be the hero that I need to appear in my story? That's where it comes down to, y'all. It comes down to us being the hero of our own story, because nobody else is going to come. Ooh, it's not everywhere. No one's coming to save you. No one's going to smack the phone out of your hands. No one's going to tell you stop eating those cookies. Nobody's going to fucking turn off the TV. Nobody's going to cancel the subscription to Netflix. I just think all the time, what else could I be doing with this time? And that's what was so good about going Sunday to the drum circle, was just like, I can play on my phone all day. I done did it for the last 2 days, just being on the phone, posting along, following things. Then it's time for a video game. Then it's time for a snack. Then I might stroke it a little bit, and then I'm just keeping myself so still. And I'm like, there's a whole world to live out there. I got friends that are at Qatar right now, the World Cup. I know people that actually travel the world, that are in Vietnam right now, just flew into Thailand and already in Vietnam. I got people that are doing things. I got invitations to New Zealand if I want to get off my ass. When I get off my ass, and stack up the cash, I can go to New Zealand, bro, just because of this show. And that just goes to show you just, what kind of energy you give out there. I think about all the people that I met. Sam Fatty brand, hollering at my boy Sam Fatty. He was making, I just saw him this morning making his own, glass bongs and out of whiskey bottles and vodka bottles and old alcohol bottles, and making bongs out of it. He created his own way, and I'm very proud of him. We can create a different way. We can go outside of ourselves. We can join a club. We can go to the gym. We can get some fitness within. I mean, the choice is right there with us, but it all comes down to choices. And that's why it's called Saints Addiction. You got to make a more positive choice, and choosing something that was negative, churning it, this negative into a positive. We got to find a way to flip that thing inside of us that is so detrimental to us, and find it to be helpful to us all of a sudden. Find a way that this was helpful, no matter what the worst things, and I've had some really bad things happen, unwanted abortions, South Korean prisons, homelessness. I never want to wish any of those three things on anybody, not even my worst enemy. But it also builds some strength inside of me. And it's not strength that I wanted to have, but now that I do have it, it's inside of me. And I can choose to be strong and chase the shine all day long, or I can be the type of person that lives in regret, lives inside of me, and lives on the fucking couch and doesn't move a muscle to help myself. That's the Saints Addiction switch. That's me going off of my addictions and getting on my saintly and choosing to be a better human and choosing a better life for myself. And I want you to do that for this morning motivation. Boom, baby, boom. Peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever and finish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe, and comment below. How do you, come up with more positive distractions for yourself, and also shine?